With that being said, it is 5:30 on Tuesday, September 6th, one day later than normal due to Labor Day. We will call to order this regular city council meeting. Our first item on the agenda is to pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Please note that all members of the council are present. However, the city administrator and the city attorney are both absent. But standing in is our upcoming new city attorney, starting in January, Chelsea, who's been working with our city administrator diligently over the course of the last month. So she's going to sit in his spot tonight. First agenda item we have is to approval of the agenda with any additions or deletions, which I don't believe we have any this evening. So the chair would entertain a motion to approve the agenda. We have a motion by Councillor Buller to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Holden. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. We'll go to the minutes of the August 15th meeting. Chair would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So move.
We have a motion by Councillor Deitch. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Kraus. Any discussion on those minutes? Hearing none, we'll call the question.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we'll go to the payments and claims. Our first item on there is our transfers. Going to the 101 general fund is $789.38, and that is coming from the lodging tax fund 812. The accounts payable, International Falls regular claims, $482,198.26. The International Falls EDA, $188,052.02. Airport commission claims is $22,962.92. And the airport project claims of $23,490. That makes a total of claims of $716,703.20. Chair would entertain a motion to adopt the resolution approving the transfers and payments of claims.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Kraus. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Buller. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Go to the audience, both online and in person. Does anyone have anything to bring forward to the council at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on. You also will have an opportunity later in the agenda if you have something you'd like to bring up. We have two items under the consent agenda. The first is to approve the necessary expenses for Mayor Droba to attend the 2022 Minnesota Mayor's Annual Conference, September 30th through October 1st in Columbus, Minnesota, and the approval of a 2022 license for Marilyn Napper for massage. Chair would entertain a motion for the consent agenda.
So move.
We have a motion by Councillor Deitch. I remember.
That's all right. Second.
Second by Councillor Buller. Call the question.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Under new business, we have the mayoral proclamation declaring National Safety Week, Rail Safety Week for September 19th through the 25th, 2022. Chair would entertain a motion for that proclamation.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Kraus. We have a second.
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Buller. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have the Committee of the Whole recommendation to approve the lift station asset management and capital improvement plan. This was brought up at our last Committee of the Whole meeting. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that plan.
Move to approve.
We have a motion by Counselor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Counselor Holden. Any discussion? Just for everyone's knowledge, this is a project so that we can fix our lift stations, and a plan to doing so. We have multiple lift stations in our community that are old, and we want to make sure that we have them working in the future. So when we have big rain events like we had, we can get the water out that needs to get out. So that's what this project is. We have a motion and a second. Call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
No vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have a request to purchase firearms for the police department to get some blocks, according to Counselor Kraus. Chief, why don't you come on up? I hear we're getting a really good buy on these.
You explained it quite well, so I
Yeah.
can just sit down. But yeah, so we're at the end of life on our firearms. So every 10 years or so, we get department-wide firearms. We had a difficult time all year long trying to procure these firearms. We shopped everywhere we could. We were lucky enough to get what I think is a very good quote for 19 firearms for the price you can see listed in the letter of just under $3,000. So that's what trading in all our guns, and we worked real hard to get the price as low as possible, and I think it's more than fair.
Okay. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that
We
motion.
have a motion by Counselor Holden. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Counselor Beach. Do you have a question, or were you seconding?
Oh, I was going to second.
Okay. Is this something that we have to do? This obviously isn't a state bid, but did we take bids from multiple places?
It's funny, we attempted to get bids. There was no one who could fill it even locally. No one could basically get the guns for us.
Okay.
And we had a hard time all year just with the supply chain and everything. And this was the only one we could procure. I think we contacted 7 different retailers and just had no luck until we came on this one. So.
Okay. Well, and the price is fine. I think we're all overly fine with it. I was just curious on the process.
One thing I would like to point out, and I really applaud you on this, is I see that you've got multiple calibers that and you're replacing it with a single caliber, which makes it universal across the force. Which is
how it should be in my opinion anyway. So we're just like we've done everything, just trying to clean everything up and make it standardized.
Any other questions for the chief? Hearing none, I'll call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I will vote yes. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you.
Next, we have a resolution approving the execution of a certificate of completion and release related to the 1986 development agreement and the development property deed with International Built Right Incorporated. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that resolution.
So moved.
We have a motion by Counselor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Counselor Kraus. Discussion? Just for anyone's knowledge, this is because PCA has purchased Built Right. The council did get an email today from the city attorney recommending that we do move forward with this. One of the things that was noticed in his email was the certificate of completion should have been provided and recorded many years ago, but it was overlooked until the property was sold. So he is recommending that we move forward with this, and he's going to provide the original to the mill. If anybody has any questions, we can move forward with it and contact the city attorney. But with that being said, I think this is just cleaning up the property so the bill of sale can go through.
Deed was from 1986,
Yes.
so it needed to get cleaned up.
So with that being said, we have a motion and a second. I'll call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have a resolution establishing the procedures and policies relating to post-issuance compliance under Internal Revenue Code upon the issuance of government bonds. This has everything to do with what we just passed with the city of Built Right, I believe. Did it not? I won't even lie, I don't understand this, and with the city administrator not here. This is the bonds from the previous. Yes, this is the bonds from the previous one that we just passed. So the chair would entertain a motion to move forward with that.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Kraus. We have a second.
Second.
We have a second by Councilor Buller. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
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 And I will vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we have a resolution for the Airport Improvement Program, project number 3-27-0043-039-2022. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that Airport Improvement Program.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councilor Holden. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
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 And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, approve hiring 3 emergency medical technicians for International Falls Ambulance Service as requested by Adam Manassa. I was told Adam would be here or Sherry would be able to be here to discuss that. Sherry, do you want to come on up?
So 2 of the 3 individuals went through the recent class that we offered through the ambulance service, and then 1 is a rehire. So they're looking to boost up their roster for the interns. They're running really short right now. So.
Okay. Chair would entertain a motion to approve those 3 positions of Isaac Dahl, Jacob Edstead, and Erica Schofield.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Deitch. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilor Holden. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
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 And I will vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we go to the approval of the hiring of Michaela Werdier?
Correct.
Werdier?
Werdier.
Werdier, okay. To fill the vacant office clerk position, and Sherry is going to discuss that with us as well.
So we went through the evaluation process to hire an office clerk. The committee consisted of myself, Betty, Brad. We narrowed down the candidates, interviewed 4 of them, and out of the 4, we selected to hire Michaela.
How many people applied for the position?
It was 14. 1 did not fill out the application and return it upon request. They just sent in a resume. And then there was an additional 1 who requested to come in for an interview, but she declined after we had scheduled a meeting time.
Okay. So with that being said, when would the hiring take place? We're just approving it, and then you're going to work that through with them?
Right. We actually kind of have that pre-scheduled. We're thinking Thursday.
Okay.
The jobs that she currently has are very flexible and online, so she can work and schedule all around that and start right away.
Okay. Well, at this time, does anyone have any questions for Sherry? Then the chair would entertain a motion in the hiring of Michaela Werdier.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councilor Holden. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
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 And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Thank you.
Sherry.
Next, we have a resolution in support of a special session to pass a bonding bill in the 2022 legislative session and a tax bill that includes increase to local government aid. We ended up receiving this request from the Coalition of Greater Minnesota Cities. We're in a unique situation too because we were one of the cities that were in that bonding bill. So we wanted to bring this to the council to move it forward. I did have an opportunity yesterday to talk to Representative Eklund and he is under the belief it is very, very unlikely that there will be a special session. With that being said, it never hurts to try. So the chair would entertain a motion to approve this resolution.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councilor Deitch. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. We'll go to the reports of the boards, committees, and department heads. City administrator is not here. City attorney is not here. But with that being said, I would love to hear what Ms. Nelson has been up to with the workload that you've gotten from the city attorney.
So primarily the first thing that I worked on, was the rental licensing agreement. So I went through those that are compliant already for the 2021, and then coming into, it'd be 2021, 2022. And a lot of them were compliant, so there was no issue there. And then I worked with Jared Baldwin on the ones that aren't quite up to speed yet with everything that needs to be done, worked on sending out letters, that kind of thing. And then we took a look at some of the blight issues, primarily being first, some of those old cases, those are going to essentially kind of start over. So they're going to get cited once, and then the process is they're cited 2 more times before a court action starts. I met with Chief Koschik, and we went through what's in the system already for providing citations. I talked with Steve after that, and the code they have in there currently is outdated, so that's not going to work. I still have the ability to do it long form, but I do have to do some more research on putting in the new ordinance code, which should be 4.20. So I do have to meet with Mike again on that. And that's all I've really looked at so far.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions for Chelsea?
Off to a good start. Keep it up.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Go to the department heads. Does anybody have anything? All right. Let's try to see if we have any department heads online right now. May want to bring something forward. We do not. All right. Reports to the mayor, council committees, boards, and commissions. Anybody have anything to bring forward? I only have one thing to bring forward, and I did bring it to both the Public Works and Land Use and Legislation today. I was requested by a local group to see if we would be interested in allowing them to put up some ribbons in our community regarding breast cancer awareness. And it sounds like both the Public Works and the Land Use and Legislation is fine with that, so we will move forward with that. Besides that, I just wanted to say thank you to the International Falls Labor Assembly for yesterday's picnic. I know Councilor Holden was very involved in that. It was a very, very great turnout again, as I understand. I was in and out pretty quick because I have stuff I have to get done at the house. But besides that, I just want to say thank you to Public Works, to the Labor Assembly, and all of the people that put that on, because it's a great end of summer tradition now in our community. So just wanted to say thank you to that.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
In behalf of the best tournament board, I was requested to give a big thank you to the city for all the participation that we did in there also. And they were very appreciative of having the city help us like we always do. And very, very well. So I just want to thank the city for that too.
Wonderful. Great. We'll move on to audience. Anybody in the audience that wants to bring anything forward? Hearing none. Oh, I was looking online.
Item 6, the airport improvement. The information. And it details things that they can't do, they have to be careful to watch out for. But it doesn't list any actual projects that are included in this bond. Does anyone know what's included? What projects are they going to do?
I'm going to defer that to Counselor Bowler just to put him on the spot.
Oh, you would. There's like $97,000 in there. Is that right? Yeah. I'm not real sure what it's earmarked for either, but
What we'll do is we will get the information, and we see you almost every 2 weeks. We will get you that information.
I can find out. I know there's certain things you can use it for, certain things you can't, and you have to
Yes.
go according to what, and that's what SEHR engineers are there for. They're telling us what we can use it for and what we can't. So
For landing areas, or for use in the buildings and facilities.
I think it's more a facility thing, as if I understand it right. Yeah.
So I just might know.
I'm not real sure, but I think it might be able to be used for the new fuel station too. They got to put a new fuel station in because the old tanks are underground. They got to get full, so that could be a possibility there too.
We will find out for you. Yep, no problem. Any other questions from audience? All right, we'll go to correspondence. In your packet, you have International Falls Rainier Rainy Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau meeting minutes and their financial information from July. International Falls Coochin County Airport Commission draft meeting minutes from the 28th of July. Voyageurs National Park listening sessions action plan from August 11th. International Falls Recreation Commission board minutes from August 17th. And the Coochin County board draft minutes from August 23rd. Our next regular city council meeting is going to be on Monday, September 19th. And with that being said, this meeting is adjourned.